Hi, today in Shared Reading, we're going to reread one of our favorite stories, The Napping House, and our objectives as we're reading the story that we're going to work on are the sequential order, what characters were at the beginning of the book, towards the middle of the book, towards the end of the book, and also the objective of listening to a story and answering questions at the end, showing me how well you understood the story. The Napping House. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. So, looking at the picture, who's the first character? Good, the snoring grandma. Who's the second character? Yes, the dreaming child. I wonder what's going to happen if they keep putting all these people on the bed. Maybe turn to your family member right now and tell them, what do you think might happen with all these people on the bed? And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Looks happy, quite comfortable. And on that dog, there is a cat. A what? Look, a snoozing cat. On a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. I wonder what's going to happen to the bed with everybody on that. And on that cat, there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that mouse, I see the mouse. What's on the mouse? There is a flea. Can it be a wakeful flea on a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat? Meow, meow. On a dozing dog. That looks quite comfortable. On a dreaming child who's dreaming very happy thoughts. On a snoring grandma. Boy, her mouth is open. She's snoring really loud. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Oh my, a wakeful flea. And who did the flea bite? The mouse. The flea who bites the mouse. What do you think's going to happen? The mouse scared who? You're right, he scared the cat. Wonder what's going to happen next. Who did the cat scare then? You're right, the dog. The cat clawed the dog. You're right, the child. He thumped the child. Oh no, then who did the child bump into? You're right, the grandma. And then what happened? They're all awake and they're all bouncing up in the air. What happened? You're right, they broke the bed. And in the napping house where no one now is sleeping. And you can see all your characters in that picture. You can see the cat. You can see the dog. You can see the boy. You can see the granny. Look real close. You can see all the characters in the story. And now we know what happened with all the people and the animals in the bed. What happened to the bed? Yes, they broke the bed. Very good. Good. So what I want you to do right now is get a piece of paper, put your story characters in order. Who was first on the bed? The granny. Then who came next? The little boy. So I want you to be able to sequence the characters in order from the story. And then I want you to be able to turn to a family member and tell them what was your favorite part of the story and what 2 pages did you really like and why? I really like this page because I like how you can see all the characters outside playing on a beautiful sunshiny day. I can see them all. So I started with the granny, then I moved to the little boy, then I moved to the dog. I put them in sequential order. So this is one of my favorite pages. So now you choose, what are your favorite pages? And if this is one of your favorite pages, you need to say why, and you need to put your characters in order. Good job on listening to the story. Good job on answering the questions. And now I want you to write your story characters in sequential order. Thanks.